Shouldn't you be at school then?
Got a cold.
Playing hooky more like. What do you do with yourself when you stop off all day?
Play.
Don't you get bored doing nothing?
No.
Would you rather be at school doing something?
No.
Have you seen these? Honestly, Howard, I think you must go looking for muck just to roll in it. I'll never get these clean.
It's only the good ones that's come off with mucky shorts, isn't it, kid?
Right.
Shame you knocked on with that last chance you got, mind.
Did you see us then?
Of course I did.
I never saw you.
I was hiding, wasn't I? In case I put you off.
Got 2 more through, didn't I? Left that full back of theirs for Deadmere seconding.
You did all right. Played for Rochdale Hornets one day, perhaps.
Yeah. Somebody better than them.
Big head.
Hey, come on, take your plate. We haven't got a butler.
I'm off out to play.
Right.
You played well. Got a good pair of hands.
You went down the job centre then?
Yeah.
What did they say this time?
Same as they said the last time.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find you something soon, Ted.
That's what worries me.
What else did you do?
Oh, I went down to the theatre, did a bit of work on the stage, played snooker. You know what, I reckon I've missed my way there. If I'd spent a bit more time misspending my youth instead of joining him for 8 hours a day, I reckon I could have been good. I passed by the shop.
Oh, yeah?
He's had the place all tarted up.
Well, I suppose he'd have to now it's a pet shop.
Yeah.
Evening, lads. Hello, George.
Evening off, Mum.
I shall be at home if I'm needed, George. Good night.
Good night, Mum. Husband coming home?
Right, she's going to put her feet up and watch telly.
He's obviously not coming home then.
Says she's earned a rest.
Like she has.
Not everybody gets what they've earned, though, is it?
Yes, very good morning to you. It's the breakfast show. More music, till news at the top of the hour.
Oh, turn that off, Howard.
Mum.
Have you cleaned your teeth?
Of course.
Right, get your jacket on then and off you go.
Bye, Mum.
Bye, love.
Your bike's got a puncture, Dad.
I'll see to it for you.
Thanks, Dad.
It cost you 10p, though.
I'll owe you.
Go on up here.
Hey, come on, you're going to be late. Bye, love.
Bye, Mum.
You don't mind me leaving you the dirty pots?
I'll see if I can fit them in.
Then what will you do?
I thought I might go down the shop.
Oh?
Poison all his parrots.
Bye, love.
Good morning to you, sir. Have I come to the right place?
Just a minute.
What was that?
I said, just a minute, I'm trying to reckon up.
Could you speak up a bit, sir?
Can I help you?
I beg your pardon.
What do you want?
Oh, a budgie, sir. You sell budgies, do you?
We have been known to sell the odd budgie, yeah.
That's good, sir, because that's what I'm after. A budgie. Will I come in with you, sir, to show you which one I want?
Just stop there and point it out to me. Now then, which one? Well, get a move on, will you? I've not got all day.
I beg your pardon, sir. Will you just speak up a bit, sir?
Hurry up. Which one?
Right, sir. That one. That one, sir. Up there.
The blue one?
That's the one, sir. That's the one for me, so it is. You nearly had him there, sir.
Oi! Oi! Get out of there, you bloody old thief! Stop thief! Stop thief! Stop thief!
Was very much taken.
About £50, ma'am.
Anything to go on, Prince?
Yes, ma'am, on the padlock and on the till, I understand. No ident, though. They don't match anything in records.
How old did the shopkeeper say he was?
In his mid-60s, at least.
He must have led a charmed life then to have got to that age without collecting any form.
Unless he's a late vacation man.
Did anybody else see him?
Yes, ma'am, a passerby. The one who let Mr. Morley out of the birdcage. Said he rode off on a bike.
Well, that tells us something, I suppose. Most likely a local man, somebody who lives within cycling distance of the town centre.
Right.
Well, that's all we need, a geriatric Irish tea leaf. Right, Joseph. Get the lads to circulate the town centre shops with a description. I'm off to lunch. See you later.
Right, ma'am. Something amusing you, Sims?
Me, Sarge? No, not a thing.
How was your day, then?
Oh, full of drama. Johnny Cox didn't quite make it to the loo in time, again. Oh, little Rachel Linley was sick in her rod box. Charming. I must have been mad volunteering to take the reception class.
Go on, you love it.
What did you do today?
Oh, I had a marvellous day. Great.
Doing what?
Not a lot.
You never mended my puncture.
I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Come on.
Guess who?
Oh, hello, Rob. Come in.
Thanks. Is Teddy in?
He's out at the back being a father.
How is he? I mean, really.
Oh, as well as can be expected, I suppose. Sit down.
He seems cheerful enough down at the theatre. Full of beans.
Oh, he is. That's what's so frightening. Underneath, though, he feels a right mug. And he reckons that's what everybody else thinks he's been as well.
A mug?
A mug for accepting early redundancy when he'd nothing better lined up. And an even bigger mug for putting his redundancy money into a business that didn't work and losing it all.
Small businesses have been folding all over the shop, love.
That's no consolation, Rob. We even lost out over that.
How do you mean?
Well, that bloke Morley who took over the lease and turned it into a pet shop. He knew we were desperate to get rid. He got it for a song.
Well, according to tonight's paper, somebody walked in there today and made a right mug of him.
Oh.
Locked him in his bird cage and cleaned out the till.
Well, I wish I could say I was sorry, but I can't. He certainly cleaned us.
Talking about me, are you?
You know what Oscar Wilde said, Ted?
No, what was that?
There's only one thing worse than being talked about, and that's not being talked about.
Not exactly my dab, Oscar Wilde.
Would you like a coffee?
No, thanks, I have to dash. I just called to ask Ted if we'd be able to rehearse on stage tonight.
Of course you can. Mind you, I can't guarantee you'll have a set ready for the first night if you do.
We really do need it, Ted. We're badly under-rehearsed.
Well, you're the producer. I'm just a stage manager. Of course, you can always play in front of the drapes.
Thanks, Ted. See you down there later on then, right?
Bye, Rob.
Bye-bye.
Come on then, Dad. I've got the tire off for you.
I should hope so, too. A technician of my caliber can hardly be expected to do his own labouring. Listen, you're lucky to get me. I normally only do the big jobs.
Well, I told her. I said, look here, Irene. If you're going to let a girl of that age go to them all-night soul sessions, who do you think she's going to be bringing home? Prince Andrew?
Hey, excuse me, ladies. I've come about the central heating.
What central heating?
I understand you're having problems with the central heating in the dining hall.
It's first I've heard about it, if we have.
And you're an expert, are you, lady?
All I'm saying is I've heard nothing about it. Have either of you heard anything?
No.
Suit yourself. I've had this job on our books as urgent for the past 2 weeks, but if you're telling me it's all right now, it's no skin off my nose. I'll away.
Hey, wait a minute. I mean, we're only the dinner ladies. We don't know. I mean, if you've been told to come, well, you best have a look at it anyway.
Thanks. Where's the boiler room, do you know?
Through that door there and downstairs.
Thanks. I want to say no to a cup of tea if there's one going.
Chicken monkey.
Hey, will the three of yous come down for a minute? And will you each of yous bring a big spoon with you? Good. Now, I think I've probably cracked it for you. Only there's something I have to check. Now, here's what I want you to do for me. You see this pipe here?
Yes.
And these two pipes over here?
Yes.
Well, I want you to each take a spoon. And when I give you the word, I want you to start tapping. Now, do you understand that?
You want us to tap on the pipe?
That's right. Would you like to try it? Can you do it a bit louder than that? Well, would the two of you do the same thing on these two pipes over here? While I check the thermoculator on the hydrometer. That's fine. Now just keep going. Shall I tell you to stop?
We're all right here.
Bring your ladies tapping away on this pipe.
Well, maybe
What is this, a laughing?
Just checking the message pad, Sarge.
Oh, you were. Come on. Come on.
What's the joke, anyway?
Melody Spoon, Sarge. The school dinners yesterday.
You found that funny, did you?
Gotta admit, it was a bit.
How much was it he took from the purses? 10 quid, 15?
Something like that, aye.
I bet they weren't giggling. Those three old dears.
No, Sarge.
The thermoculator in the hydrometer.
What's the joke?
Oh, it's nothing, Mum.
You mean it wasn't fit for my delicate ears?
No, nothing like that. We were just having a bit of a laugh about that job down at the junior school yesterday.
Can't say I found it particularly hilarious. 3 elderly women having their bags rifled and made fools of.
It's just what I've been saying myself, Mum, to the lads.
You have anything to go on?
Well, scenes of crime turned up some prints, apparently.
And?
Well, that's the weird bit. The only ones they match are the set we collected the other day from the pet stores.
What?
There's no doubt about it. They're definitely made by the same man.
But I thought this one was Scottish. And in his 40s.
That's right. And all 3 dinner ladies confirm that.
I reckon we've got a bit of an actor on our hands, Mum.
Yeah. I think we do, Joseph.
I'm not intruding, am I? No, it's just that I was on my way home myself and, well, I thought I'd drop in and see if you're all right.
It's very kind of you.
Well, are you? All right?
Shouldn't I be?
It's just that you've seemed a touch depressed recently.
Would you like a cup of coffee? I was just making some.
Sure. How's Tom getting on with his course?
Oh, fine. He's enjoying every minute of it.
Which is more than you are, right?
Won't last forever.
How are you getting on with this Dick Emery character?
He's beginning to get through to me.
He's certainly a cocky devil, whoever he is.
And nasty with it. I mean, he's not just satisfied to rob you, he's to make a fool of you while he's at it.
Yeah, someone with a great big chip on his shoulder, I'd say.
Oh, I think you're right. And the really maddening thing is we can't even issue a description.
Have you nothing to go on yet?
Well, no, not really. Except... well, something Joe Beck said.
What was that?
About him being a bit of an actor. I'm sure that's not the way he meant it. But, well, maybe that's what he is, an actor.
What, a professional actor? You mean someone who's out of work and got fed up of waiting for that phone to ring and decided that there were easier ways of making a living?
Yeah. Well, I mean, none of the people he's robbed so far had any idea he was anything but what he was pretending to be. Which makes him not only pretty good at accents, but also very proficient with makeup. It's one thing to fool someone at stage range, it's quite another thing in broad daylight.
Well, that's a point, I suppose. It certainly cuts down the field a bit. I mean, there can't be all that many disgruntled old pros living within cycling distance of Hartley town centre.
No. I know. Morning.
Morning.
Quiet night?
Couple of drunks, that was all, seemingly.
Lucky George.
Some folks seem to have it all, Mum, yes.
How are you on thespians, Joseph?
Pardon?
Actors, theatricals. Do you know any locally?
Only a couple who play football.
Very helpful.
I haven't given it much thought, really. There's always Mr. Gore, of course.
Ronnie Gore?
The JP. He's chairman, isn't he, of the local amateurs?
That's right, so he is. Worth a word, perhaps? Thank you, Joseph.
Try to be helpful, Mum. Martin, better get the inspector on.
All right, Sarge. Sorry, I didn't realise she was in.
It's early start this morning.
Checking up, is she?
Checking up?
Well, keeping us all on our toes, like.
No, that's not her style, son. She trusts her people. Besides, it's my job to keep people on the toes. So, on your toes and get her a tea, eh?
Right, Sarge.
She'd need to be a sight earlier than this, anyhow.
Yes. I wouldn't have phoned so early, but I thought Mr. Gore was probably sitting this morning. I was hoping to catch him before he left. Can you tell me when he'll be back? Tonight? Oh, that late? The theatre first? Yeah, just the place.
Can you be late?
Oh, I suppose that depends upon our beloved producer, love. He has been known to keep everybody till dawn if he's not happy with it.
Well, can I go roller skating?
No, you can't. I can't afford
Oh,
it.
Mum, it's only 150.
Only 150.
Please, Mum, all others are going.
I've told you, love, I can't afford it.
Yeah. And I want some change, mind.
Right, Dad, thanks.
What's the matter?
Where did that come from?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I had a Yankee up today.
A Yankee?
Yeah, it's a bet. A sort of accumulator.
On the horses, you mean?
Yeah, that's right.
You always said backing horses was a mug's game.
Oh, well, I've found me true vocation, haven't I? Do you want some?
No, thanks.
Right, well, I'll see you later.
"'Tis no matter, honour pricks me on. Yeah. But what if honour were to prick me off when I come on, how then? Can honour set to a leg? No. Or an arm? No. Or take bloody hell, Rob!
All right, Roger, love, hold it there. Teddy! Teddy!
Did you speak?
Do you think we can leave that until we get through this final bit?
Of course we can. I can finish it tomorrow for you if you like, when the audience...
Inspector Darbley, I presume.
Hello, Ronnie.
Let's go and find the bar, shall we, Jean? Rather less fur and feathers flying.
Right.
Well, 'tis no matter.
Problems?
Par for the course at dress rehearsal. Be all right on the night, I hope. What are you having to drink?
I won't, thanks. I'm driving.
Well, then, what can I do for you, Jean?
Well, it's a bit of a shot in the dark, really. We've had a couple of thefts in the town centre this last week. Both jobs were the work of the same man.
Oh, yeah.
His trademark seems to be that he goes in for makeup and pretty authentic disguise.
Oh, yes. I read something about that in the local rag. What was it they nicknamed him?
Dick Emery.
That's right. So, how can I help?
Well, one of the theories we had was that he might be some sort of theatrical. Both disguises he's used have been very convincing. Pretty professional, in fact.
Oh, yeah.
If there was someone like that living in Hartley, someone who'd been in the business, perhaps, presumably you'd know him, if anyone would.
Possibly, not necessarily.
No?
Oh, no. In fact, there's no real guarantee at all that he'd gravitate towards us.
Well, you are the only theatre in town.
That's not the point, you see. Pros and amateurs don't generally mix. Fire and water, in fact.
Why?
My private theory is that most pros were amateurs themselves once and would prefer to forget the fact, and most amateurs think they're at least as good as pros, but nobody seems to realise it.
I see. Well, if anything does occur to you.
I'll give you a ring, of course. All sorted out then, is it, Teddy? World War III?
We've come to a very amicable arrangement. He's carrying on with his rehearsals, and I'm going to leave him to build his own bloody set when he's finished.
Don't be like that.
Well, what, Ron? I tell you, I've had it. These actors down here, they reckon the sets build themselves. Grow up out of the floorboards overnight while they're in their little beds.
Have a pint. Drown your sorrows. Pint, please, Charlie. Oh, Inspector Darbley, Ted Grimshaw. The best stage manager in the business.
Flattery, Mr. Chairman, will get you nowhere. Hello?
Hello.
What's up? Somebody been nicking the takings again, have they?
Something like that.
Look, sure you won't have a drink?
Positive, thanks. In fact, I must be going. Now, you will let me know if you have any thoughts, Ronnie.
Of course.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Do you know your way out?
Oh, yes.
Bye.
What was all that about, then?
Will you have time to go to the supermarket for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll leave you a tenner, all right?
Fine.
Honestly, I don't know how some people manage at all. Every time I go in that place, everything's gone up. I think they just think of a number and double it. Keep telling us rate of inflation's coming down. All I can say is, if it is, nobody's told them about it yet. Bye, love.
Ta.
Oh, did you see Ronnie Gore down at the theatre last night?
Yeah, we had a drink.
Did he say anything?
Only the same as he told you. That he'd ask around at work and see if there's anything going. I told him there's no need to worry. No need to go breaking a leg over it.
Oh, you're bored out of your mind, admit it.
Don't you believe it, love? Ever since I retired, I'm beginning to wonder how I ever found time to work.
Try and bring me some change out of that, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the manager speaking. If I could just have your attention for a moment. There is no cause for alarm, but we have reason to suspect that a bomb may have been planted in the store. We repeat, there is no cause for alarm. But if anyone in the building would kindly make their way towards the nearest exit as quickly and as calmly as possible.
"5'9" or 10 in his early 50s with grey hair and a little moustache. And this is all the security guard could tell us.
Yes, ma'am. Except that this character didn't look 50, the way he took off across the car park. He moved more like Sebastian Coe, apparently.
All right, Peter, thank you.
Ma'am.
It's our boy, all right, Mum. Prints on the trolley and on the phone he used, and both sets match the ones we've already got.
How's the old lady?
No, not good, I'm afraid. Apparently she's got a dicky heart. It's touch and go, I think.
Is there a car going to forensic this morning?
What's the idea going?
Put a report in with this, George, will you, and get it over to them? See what they can come up with.
Right, Mum.
Ted? Ted? Oh, Ted, are you all right?
Of course. Why?
Oh, they said on the radio there'd been a bomb scare down at the supermarket.
Oh, there was. I was in there at the time.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, some joker rang up and said that a bomb was due to go off at any minute.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was hilarious, actually. This is your friendly neighbourhood manager speaking. Now, there's no cause for alarm, but we've just been told that a bomb's been planted right in the middle of the fruit and veg.
It's not funny, Ted.
How do you know you weren't there?
I don't have to have been there. You have to be sick in the head to pull a trick like that with a supermarket full of people.
Do you reckon?
Well, don't you?
I don't know. Makes a change from raising their prices all the time. Raising the alarm.
Any news from the hospital this morning, Joseph?
The old lady's still under sedation, Mum.
Let me know, if there's any change. Oh, and a cup of tea would be welcome. Oh, thank you, Joseph.
Mr. Mason's here, Mum, from forensic.
Good, send him in, will you? Hello, Harry.
Hello, Jean.
That was quick.
Well, I had a clear afternoon. And I'm due in court this morning, so I thought I might as well drop it off.
Cup of tea?
Oh, no, I won't. Thanks, I'm running late already.
Well.
Worn by a horse, was it?
Pardon?
There are traces of horsehair in the crown.
Which means?
Whoever wore it was obviously wearing a wig.
That would fit in with what we know, yes.
Also makeup.
Theatrical makeup?
Well, probably. In fact, I'd say it's been exposed to various sorts of makeup over quite a period. The inside's ingrained with it.
Anything else?
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's your lot.
Thank you for being so prompt.
All part of the service. Full report will follow in due course. See you.
Yes, thanks, Harry. Bye-bye. Hartley Little Theatre. Do you have any seats left for tonight? I just want the one.
Thank you, darling. Have one yourself. Hello, Jean.
Morning.
Been to see the show?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I enjoyed it very much.
Good.
Did you think I was here on business?
Always the first thought that occurs. I wonder why that is.
Well, actually, there was something I was hoping to have a word with you about.
Ah.
You do have your own wardrobe here. I mean, you don't simply hire costumes.
Good Lord, no. Couldn't possibly afford it. Actually, we have a pretty extensive one.
Who would have access to that?
Pretty well every member of the theatre. Why?
I'd like to show you something.
It's a long time since I've seen one of those. The old Robin Hood.
Is there any chance it could have come from your wardrobe?
I might have. Leave it with me. I'll show it to our wardrobe people.
Thank you.
See Cambry again?
We think he was responsible for that business down at the supermarket, actually.
Oh, that, yes. That must have been terrible. Ted told me when somebody pressed the alarm, all hell broke loose.
Ted?
Ted Grimshaw, stage manager. You met him the other night.
Oh, yeah.
He was there when it happened, you know.
Was he?
It reminds me. I've got some good news for that young man.
You told Ronnie you weren't interested in the job.
That's right.
But why, for God's sake?
Oh, come on, Ellen. Walking around with a clipboard, checking stores for the rest of me life. Look, I am a tradesman. I have a trade.
One there's not a lot of call for, Ted, just at present.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, look, Ted, in a few months, a year perhaps, things might be different. And in the meantime, well, it's a job, isn't it? It's at least better than being stuck at home all day.
Do you reckon?
Well, don't you?
You know, the funny thing about being stuck at home all day, retired before your time. So it's going to happen to a lot of people, I think, unless things change. But you do get used to it. You adjust.
I don't believe that.
Oh, but you do, love, you do. You find things to do, things you like doing, things you get a real bang out of.
You mean like playing snooker all afternoon? Thinking you could have been Hurricane Higgins? You used to despise people who did that, Ted.
That's right, I did. And much bloody good it did me, didn't it, Ellen?
Partly 2595. Oh, hello, George. That's all right, I've just got in.
You asked to be kept informed about Mrs. Mather, the old lady from the supermarket. She just died.
I see. Right. Leave a message in the CID room, will you, George? I shall want to see Sergeant Reeves as soon as he gets in tomorrow.
Will do, Mum.
Good night, George. Well,
Well, it looks like it might well be one of ours. We did buy in a set of them for a musical some years back, and it does look as if one of them's gone missing.
I see. Your stage manager, Ted Grimshaw.
Oh, yes.
How long have you known him?
20 years, must be.
What's he like?
Good lad. Well, He can be prickly, of course. Well, you saw that the other night.
Yes.
Basically, though, I don't know what we do without him down there. A bit worried about him at present, mind.
Oh?
Well, he's out of work. The firm he worked for was in trouble, and Ted accepted early redundancy and opened a shop with the money. He couldn't have picked a worse time. Lost the lot.
I see.
I promised Helen, that's his wife, I'd see if I could find him something at our place. I did. He turned me down flat. I couldn't believe it.
Does he act at all? I mean, down at your theatre?
He has a rich contempt for actors, as old Teddy, like all the good stage managers. I bet you he could, mind you. He's a wickedly good mimic.
Do you have an address for him?
Could I speak to the ward sister, please? I believe you have a Mrs. Mather in there. She collapsed in Hartley supermarket the other day. Could you tell me how she is, please? I'm her nephew. And I'm speaking from London. What? When? All right. Thanks.
Hello.
Hello?
We met at the theatre the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Can I come in?
Yes, of course. Oh, I give hand with the makeup down there. If I didn't, half of them would go on stage with leg tan on their faces. Well, what can I do for you, Inspector?
Hartley Supermarket. I understand you were down there when they had the bomb hoax the other day.
Yes, that's right.
Somebody tried to steal a few groceries. Apparently that's what it was all about.
So I heard.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, that somebody could do something so irresponsible for the sake of a few groceries?
Sign of the times, eh?
Oh, nobody's that desperate these days, surely.
Somebody obviously was.
One old lady was so frightened she collapsed, you know.
Yes, I read about that.
She died last night in Hartley Hospital.
Oh, that's terrible.
Isn't it? I wonder if he'll sleep tonight when he finds that out. Whoever he is. Or will he even care?
What's all this got to do with me, Inspector?
You were there. Apparently someone set off the fire alarm as part of the same exercise, presumably. I simply wondered if you'd noticed anything.
As soon as I heard the alarm, all I wanted was out, quick.
Just like the old lady, I suppose.
Right.
Only her heart wasn't up to it.
Excuse me, I'll just turn the kettle off.
Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. So you're struggling a bit, are you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say we were struggling. No, we are making some progress.
All right.
Well, the hat he dropped has helped a lot, of course.
The hat?
Yes, the one he dropped whilst he was running away. It's amazing what can be gleaned from a thing like that these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know, for instance, that it came from your theatre.
Our theatre? Well, what does that make him? One of our members, then?
Oh, it's a bit early to be that definite just yet, I think. Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you. I must be off. Bye-bye.
Oh, Inspector.
Oh, thanks.
And the prints definitely match.
I've had a perfect set on there. They match all right.
It's good work. Right.
Could I speak to Mr. Gore, please? Ted Grimshaw. Hello, Ron, it's Ted. Look, about that job. Is it still going? Hang on a minute.
Mr. Edward Grimshaw.
Yes, that's right.
I wonder if we might have a word. My name is Logan, Detective Chief Inspector, and this is Detective Sergeant Reeves.
Yes, of course. Come in. Ronnie, something's just come up. I'll call you back, right?
Dad! 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 I've been picked for the cold! Oh, sorry.
What do you think you'll get, Sarge? Grimshaw, I mean.
Hard to say.
I shall be back in an hour, Joseph.
Right, Mum. Mum, why has Grimshaw been bailed?
Simple theft, Peter.
But why has he been charged with murder?
It falls into that murky area called causation. She did have a weak heart, which could have gone at any time. He can also claim that he had no malicious intentions towards her. He merely did it to steal food. At the same time, there's no doubt in my mind that he caused her death just as surely as if he'd stabbed her.
It's a terrible thing, man, boredom. Getting up every morning, feeling the day stretching away in front of you like some empty road, knowing that tomorrow's going to be just the same, and tomorrow.
Sound as though you're speaking from experience, Joseph.
I have been unemployed, ma'am, yes.
Was this before or after you joined the force?
Before, as far as I remember. Wipe that smirk off your face, Sims. If you haven't out to do, I can soon find you something.
Next on Drama, we catch up with London's finest police. The good folk of Sun Hill are on the beat. In the bill.